The world feels like it's shifting. The US and Israel strike Iran. Venezuela's oil infrastructure becomes a flashpoint. China deepens energy ties with sanctioned nations. AI and semiconductor restrictions intensify. Critical minerals like silver are labeled national security priorities. Space infrastructure becomes strategic terrain. At first glance, these look like separate events. They're not. They're layers of long-term positioning. And the real question for families is not, is the world collapsing? It's, how do we prepare our children and grandchildren to lead regardless of which system dominates? Today, we connect the geopolitical dots, and then we bring it home. President Donald Trump authorizes joint strikes with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu against Iran's leadership. Iran, historically led by Ayatollah Khamenei, has been central in regional power struggles and energy choke points. Why does that matter? Because roughly 20% of global oil flows through the Strait of Hormuz. China, under President Xi Jinping, imports massive amounts of oil, including discounted barrels from Iran and Venezuela. Venezuela, led by Nicolas Maduro before U.S. intervention, holds the world's largest proven oil reserves. Russia aligns strategically with both Iran and Venezuela in opposition to U.S. influence. Saudi Arabia, under Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman, plays balance in politics, cooperating economically with China while maintaining security ties with the U.S. This isn't random. It's energy security, supply chain leverage, and long-term positioning. But oil is only one layer. The deeper competition is AI and semiconductor dominance, advanced chips power, military systems, intelligence analysis, economic productivity, cyber operations. And those chips require rare earth elements, silver and copper, stable energy grids, secure shipping lanes, energy, minerals, AI, space, all interconnected. That's the geopolitical stack. We are not likely entering constant world war. We are entering prolonged strategic competition. That means economic pressure over direct conflict, export controls over invasions, cyber and satellite leverage over ground wars, resource security over pure ideology. For families thinking generationally, this changes the question. You don't prepare for collapse, you prepare for endurance. Here's what preparation looks like in detail. Financial architecture diversification across productive assets, index funds, businesses, real assets, rentals, land, defensive assets, bonds, systemic hedges, gold, silver, liquidity, cash reserves, not because of fear, but because systems evolve. You build durability, not prediction. Energy and infrastructure awareness. Pay attention to where growth is happening. Energy corridors, semiconductor manufacturing hubs, logistics in port cities, infrastructure build-out regions. Geography matters over decades. Positioning matters. Legal governance. Create trusts that reward stewardship, incentivize education and contribution, protect against entitlement, maintain family unity. Wealth without governance dissolves. Governance with mission compounds. Mission anchor. A nonprofit or service structure ties wealth to purpose. It teaches, we exist to build and serve, not consume. This protects against third-generation drift. Skills that outlast regimes. Every generation should have. One technical or trade skill, financial literacy, leadership capacity, AI literacy, systems thinking. Teach them how supply chains work. Teach them how energy powers civilization. Teach them how capital compounds. teach them how to adapt. That is regime-proof strength, structured transfer. Don't wait for inheritance. Hold quarterly stewardship calls. Assign roles. Discuss investments openly. Conduct contingency drills. Let your children critique your strategy. Preparation requires participation. There's a difference between he protected us and he prepared us. Protection is defensive. Preparation builds leaders. The world will continue shifting. AI will expand. Energy politics will evolve. Alliances will adjust. But families that combine faith, financial structure, legal clarity, mission, education, adaptability remain stable across eras. Geopolitics shapes the stage, but character and structure shape legacy. The goal isn't to outguess the next empire. It's to build people who can lead inside any system. That's preparation, that's stewardship, and that's how you build strength that lasts beyond you. If this message resonates, subscribe for deeper conversations on faith, finance, leadership, and generational legacy, because the next era is coming. Whether we panic or prepare, choose preparation. An advanced semiconductor processor, precision contacts, and intricate traces, the heart of modern compute. Refined silver ingots, standardized weight and purity, storehouses of value in a simple, honest form. A communication satellite in low Earth orbit, delivering connectivity across the planet from its solar arrays to antennas. Coastal refinery and tanker at dusk. Industrial scale, complex infrastructure keeping energy flowing.